fighters. I don't know what's worse, the fighters or this weather.
Say, see Pete Morton drop out?
Yeah, I did. He had only one engine left. I think he headed for that emergency strip at K3.
Think he made it?
Well, he got plenty of altitude. He's a good boy. I'm betting on him.
Hey, listen to this. Special order. That hotshot aeronautical professor, he's got you down for instrument check tonight.
Is he kidding? What is this stuff tonight?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, the chief's back in the teepee.
Hey!
It's the chief!
Welcome back to the reservation.
He's been lonesome. When did you get back,
About a
Johnny?
half hour ago, you was just coming down. You lose anybody?
Well, Pete Morton, he got shot up, but we think he landed K3 in France.
I hope so.
Yeah, just a few fighters. Lousy weather.
Hey, that reminds me, how's the weather in Scotland? I'm due for leave next week.
You guys ever see a Scotch chick do a Highland fling? Boy, that is some other kind of war dance. She puts these two things together on the ground, and then she starts hippie-hopping around
Hey,
on top of it.
John, how's the hand?
Oh, it's gonna be all right. The doc will take the stitches out in a couple of days. I'll be playing my fiddle again before
Well,
you
you're
know
going to need it, because we got a new gig going around here. Instrument check.
I had an instructor pilot on TDY, a real foul ball.
Instrument check.
But you get your turn, don't you worry. If I was Gallagher, I'd throw the smart mouth across the base.
Some new guy?
P.J. Pridie.
Who?
Pridie, some captain, I don't know.
A blonde guy with a mustache, a super pilot?
That's the guy.
Yeah.
I know the man. You got him all wrong. I went to flight school with him.
Oh, what are you talking about? He's a nothing.
He's a blowhard.
You gotta understand a man like that. He's got a brain like a genius. You know what I mean? He's a human auto gyro. You gotta understand a man like that. He don't think
He's a
like
dummy.
Oh,
what are
get
you
off
talking
it.
about?
Oh,
He don't
no,
hey,
I
hey,
would
hey,
know.
hey,
When I was-
hey, hey.
Yeah, there he is. Hey, Pridie. That's my boy. I didn't know you were here. Good to see you.
How are you, Lieutenant?
How are you, Lieutenant?
The required overcast for tonight's instrument check flight is coming in early, so pilots posted, set your times ahead 1 hour. It'll be Fowler at eclipse time.
Hey, this is the chief,
Now, you
remember?
were on leave, weren't you, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Listen, the nature of my work is... Well, I try not to play any favorites on or off duty. It's good to see you, but I hope you understand that.
Sure.
All right. Well, there's an airplane ready right now. We'll run your flight check first before you return to duty. Can you be on hard stand number 2, half hour?
Yeah, sure. Sir?
O'clock high. A QM production. Starring Paul Burke. Also starring Frank Overton and Chris Robinson. With guest stars Roy Thinnis, Robert Blake, Wayne Rogers. Tonight's episode, A Distant Cry.
Give me a descending standard rate turn to the left. Come around to 165 degrees, magnetic. You maintain 100 knots true airspeed. Level off at 2,500 feet.
I think there's something wrong with number 2.
You're just nervous. Go ahead and make the turn. What's your primary bank instrument?
Attitude indicator.
Negative. Your turn needle is your primary for bank.
Hey, Paul, what's the matter with you? The past couple of years, you kind of let your brain go to your head, huh?
Center your needle and watch the time.
How am I doing, White Eyes? Right on the button, huh?
You're 200 feet too high. You're 4 degrees right of your course. For one thing, you forgot to correct your altimeter setting.
What's the matter with you? Why didn't you tell me?
My job is to check your instrument proficiency, no more, no less. Now see if you can find the field. You can't outfly us here.
Archbury Control, this is Orchid 1. What is your current weather, over?
Archbury Control, 100 feet, ragged ceiling, visibility 1/8 mile and fog. What's your present position? Over.
Orchid 1. We're about 30 minutes south-southwest of you with a little engine trouble. You recommend an alternate for landing, over.
Stand by, Orchid 1.
There she goes. Feather to and hit the CO2. Feather to, sir.
Archbury Tower to Orchid 1. Advise you hold your present heading and land in France. Conditions are good at K3 emergency strip. That's your best bet. Over.
Orchid 1. We just blew a jug, but we read you. We'll call you from K3 in Normandy. Orchid 1 out. Eagle! Hey, Pete Morton. I figured you'd be here. Good to see you. Hey, boy, how are you? They told me you left the formation. You really praying.
Hey, Johnny, can you help me out?
Yeah, what's the matter?
Listen, I got all shot up. There's 2 guys killed and 2 nearly dead. Can you help me get them to a hospital?
Oh, boy.
With proper surgery, this man's life could be saved. This one might live. But this is just an aid station. I can't do any more here. The field hospital's moving. I'm trying, but it's going to take 4 to 5 hours.
Doc, put these men on my airplane and we'll get them back to our base. It'll only take an hour that way.
Hey, wait a minute. You're risking their lives, you know, flying back in a
So
fog.
supposing you were up
man.
there and you had wounded men, and you had to land on instruments in the fog, huh? 0 visibility, 0 ceiling. Would you do it? I can.
We got some bad weather coming. Everything's secure.
Okay.
Sit tight.
Landing conditions here are variable. Right now, they're down to minimums and deteriorating. Do not attempt to try a landing here. Do you copy? Over.
Orchid 1 to Archbury, sir. I'm now at 1,200 feet declaring an emergency. I'm beginning a low approach on Oral No.
Request you clear the area for landing. Over.
Did you hear my order? We're diverting all traffic. Over.
Orchid 1, sir, we picked up Pete Morton and 2 badly wounded gunners back at K3. They need a hospital. Over.
You have wounded aboard. You didn't report that before. All right, Orchid 1. Your visibility is 1/8 of a mile and decreasing. Ceiling 100 feet.
Get in here fast.
Roger. Turning on final at 03. Orchid 1 out. on the gauges. Follow me through.
Say, wouldn't it be awful if the sun came out?
Men.
Captain Pridie reporting as ordered, sir.
At ease. Captain, I've written a commendation for you.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm grateful. But it was just a routine instrument landing.
Saved 2 lives.
Yes, sir.
Also, I have your pilot proficiency report on Lieutenant Eagle. It's addressed to the wing commander.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, sir.
Yes, but I have to sign it and send it to the wing commander. Captain, this is about the worst report I've ever seen. It might get Lieutenant Eagle an appearance before a pilot evaluation board.
Lieutenant Eagle's instrument technique is the worst I've seen, sir.
Your report doesn't even mention that he was your co-pilot, bringing back Morton's wounded men.
He's adequate in the right seat. Maybe that's where he should be flying.
Coffee?
No, thank you, sir.
I understand you two are old friends.
Prefer to leave that out of it, sir.
Captain, have you ever dropped a bomb?
I volunteered for a submarine patrol directly out of operational training, sir. I had thoughts of fighting, striking effectively. However, my first obligation is obedience to orders, sir.
In other words, you're a specialist who's never dropped a bomb.
Yes, sir.
Well, Lieutenant Eagle has. He's been on 16 combat missions. I have him up for a promotion. He's led an element, and I've been thinking about giving him his own squadron. But this report of yours will kill that.
If the colonel is trying to influence me, sir.
If the captain is confirmed in his impartial judgment of the lieutenant, then I will have to reevaluate.
Sir, I don't want to hurt anybody. Lieutenant Eagle may be an expert by the seat of his pants, but he couldn't pass an instrument check if he had a week to practice.
Okay, Sitting Bull. That's 2 out of 3.
All right, but I'm still the best Indian wrestler on the base. Because you ain't got no more Indians, right, sir?
That's right, Lieutenant. Mission's on for tomorrow, boys.
Oh, sir? There's just one little technicality I'd like to get cleared up in my own mind. I couldn't help but notice that on the orders tomorrow, somebody else is leading my element, not me.
It's a long trip, Johnny. Bad weather most of the way.
Instruments.
Yes.
Eagle. Eagle, it's 4:15. Lieutenant, do you understand me? You're doing the briefing hut.
Leave my teepee. I'll make fierce Indian magic.
Come on, you
Let's go. Shall I give you a liberal interpretation of my song? It's a song about a man who flew an airplane back from France. No, I beg your pardon. It wasn't an airplane. It was an instrument panel. You see, he don't care about wounded men. He don't care about his friends. He don't even care about the airplane. He's in love with an instrument panel. The reason is his name is Paul J. Pridie. And over here, he ain't no man. He's an instrument panel.
Come on, let's go. Now, if this mission today succeeds, it will be the first of many that will bring us deep, very deep inside of Germany, using this new bad weather technique. Well, today, for instance, 700 miles to Eisenhofen. Now, for any of you who have been wondering why you're being checked out on instruments, This is it. Today, and quite often in the future, we will actually use bad weather. Heavy overcast, and radar pathfinders to help us get to those distant targets with minimum opposition. And minimum opposition means minimum losses and maximum opportunity. So let's make the most of it. Take off in 65 minutes. Well, that's it.
Get hut! Dismissed. Well, the human gyro. Yeah, what do you say, teacher?
They say he tried to ground Johnny Eagle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I heard that.
Captain?
Sir, I'd like to take Lieutenant Eagle's place this morning.
What do you mean, take his place?
He's ill, sir.
Ill? What's wrong?
Well, he just can't make it. I can.
Well, I have standby pilots, Captain. Besides, you've never flown combat before.
Sir, if there are any doubts about my ability to fly combat, I'd like a transfer out right now.
What's wrong with Lieutenant Eagle? What happened?
I gave him an unsatisfactory instrument rating. You took his flight leadership away from him, and he thinks I knifed him in the back. So he's drunk. Drunk in bed. I put him there, sir.
Well, you come to the point, don't you?
The colonel wanted an answer.
Well, Captain, the low efficiency reports you've been handing out have set back a lot of the pilots around here. I'm afraid if you were to take Eagle's place today, you would find that you don't have one friend aboard that airplane, or perhaps the whole sky.
I'm not asking for friendship. I want some combat time. I'm sick and tired of flying a clipboard. Now, this is an instrument mission, and I'm good at that, sir.
Okay, permission granted.
Thank you, sir.
Bobby, did you hear that?
Yes.
You think I'm making a bad gamble?
No, Joe, I think he's the best potential command material I've seen.
I just hope that knot inside comes undone slowly.
Good one today, huh?
Yeah, easy.
Didn't lose a single ship. Right on target, too. You realize we were on instruments for 4 hours?
That's right, Captain. You were just magnificent all the way.
So it's just under 800 miles. We'll depend on bad weather to keep the Luftwaffe down. Now, we'll fly with squadrons in trail and bomb by squadrons. I lead the Red Squadron, Major Clipstein the Blue, and the White today will be led by Captain Pridie.
Johnny, watch your position.
White 5 to White Leader. I'm commencing to realize something, White Eyes. I'm probably the worst instrument pilot in the world. Listen, this is the every time somebody finds out that I'm a real, live, full-blooded Indian, the first thing that they say, the very first thing, say, do you know, I have a little Indian blood in me, too. Which is, they're trying to make me feel comfortable is what it is, you know. I gotta tell you something. I'm very comfortable. Yeah, I'm a very strong, fierce, comfortable Indian. And you're about as Irish as Paddy's pig.
And my great-grandmother was an Irish kickapoo squaw.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did she have great-looking eyes?
Sure.
I'll bet.
Beer?
Hey, White Eye. Come on over, sit for a minute.
I'm just having a beer.
Well, you have it over there. Come on, sit down. Sheila, this is my friend White Eyes. White Eyes, I'd like you to meet Sheila.
Captain Pridie, Sergeant.
Is there an off-duty name, or...
Hey, honey, why don't you go amuse yourself for just a few minutes?
No, wait a
You gotta
minute.
have
Look,
little
I don't want to
powwow
interfere
the
with
chief.
anything.
No, it's all right. She understands. Right, love?
Sure.
That girl.
I'll be around.
Hey, Sally, bring us 2 scotches. Yeah. Come on, sit down. Well, listen. Let's bury the hatchet. I mean, whoever said or did what. With all those krauts over there, we don't need any enemies, right?
You're right.
Yeah. And a girl.
Look, John, I want you to have that promotion of yours. I know you deserve it because of your service record and everything, and a low instrument rating doesn't mean anything.
Right, doesn't mean... For tonight, we'll forget it, okay? We relax, drink a little booze.
I can't relax.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know why I can't, but I can't relax it. I don't blame all these other guys for giving me the freeze, but I'm beginning to feel like a minority of one. I'm sorry, this flying combat is a new experience for me. John, can I tell you something that I can't even admit to myself?
I'll tell you. You're scared of flying combat. You have been for months. See, that's what that whole hard-nosed teacher's attitude is about, right? You're scared you're gonna get shot up. And then you're gonna scream your guts out and cry. And act ridiculous. And you probably will. So you hide behind an instrument panel. I hide behind my funny feather. These guys, they sing, they play red dog poker, chase after women. I'll tell you something. They're worse off than you are, because they can't fly as good as you can. But there is one thing, they admit that they're afraid. You're flying combat. You ain't been shot at yet, but you will be. You may even get yours. So live it up, blood brother. Laugh a little. Drink some booze. Kiss a girl. Yeah.
Thanks for telling me I'm not alone.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the old chief's experience. Now you just sit tight and pour that baby down. I'll be right back. Hey, Sheila. I gotta go away for a little while. My friend's first name is Paul, and he's a nice man. He's a brilliant guy. Why don't you go have a drink with him?
Will you be back?
You know it. Drive this crate for a minute.
Hey, I saw White Eyes out with your girl last night. What's the matter? You get lost in the fog or something?
You know, I wish you guys would do me a favor. Give Pridie a break. He will come around. He ain't a bad man, you know?
Pilot to crew. We won't have much weather protection today, so Jerry might come up and fight. Keep your mind on the store. Otherwise, have no fear. Tardy Pridie's at the wheel.
Pilot to crew. Flight is at 10 o'clock. Ramrod formation. Watch yourselves when you clear the clouds.
There's flak up ahead, and fight is waiting. Ramrod out.
Hey, Johnny! Johnny! Boost it a little. We're falling behind.
I think it's Eagle.
Fight us, 11 o'clock.
Pilot to crew, do your best, babies. Here they come.
White leader to Red 8. White leader to Red 8. Drop back here with me. You're sitting duck.
Red 8 to White Eyes. My bird's a little sick. I'll do the best I can.
Eagle's dropping back. They're after it.
Ramrod to Red 8. Attack on the White Squadron. Over.
Red 8 to Ramrod. This bird's losing power fast. We're doing all...
Come on, you crazy redskin. Fall back here.
No, sir, I did lose one unit. Lieutenant Eagle. No, sir. Exploded in midair. Yes, sir. Tomorrow? Yes, sir. Very good, General. We're going to lead the whole wing back to Eisenhower tomorrow morning. Ask Major Stovall to relate the group. I'll check with S2 about Captain Pridie's interrogation report.
Sir, I did that. All the reports are there. Captain Pridie didn't show up for interrogation.
He didn't show up?
No, sir, they say he left the base.
You see, I never did drink much. Only because it made me sick.
Stop it, Captain. I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be here, sir.
Neither should I.
Captain, everyone was fond of Johnny Eagle. The ones you're fond of, well, you just don't get too fond, that's all.
Well, you just knock it off. Sergeant, get back to duty. Just wanted to tell someone who would care. I do believe I've made a mistake.
You were AWOL. I put out an order to have you brought back in. If you deserve any credit at all for coming back voluntarily, you've just about wiped that out with the condition you're in.
Well, Colonel, I didn't have the nerve to come to you. So I had to get stewed. To tell you that I'm through. 4 missions and I'm wash up.
Why? Why? Because you lost a friend?
I only had one. You got a lot of them and I had one. I remember what I said about friendship. Yes, I remember that. I don't know what it is you guys have got that I haven't got. But I know what I haven't got anymore, Colonel. For a while, I had a friend. And then he come through my propellers. No more of him. No more Johnny Eagle. Except I got him up here in my head. And I'm gonna live with him there.
Okay, get back to your quarters and sleep this off.
You scratch Pridie off your list, because I'm through.
Through? You're an officer. If you're through, it'll be on Air Corps terms, not on yours.
You can't make me fly combat again.
No, but I can send you to Leavenworth, and don't you forget it. Now get back to your quarters. They're under arrest. Come in. You're about ready to turn in?
I've been spot censoring officers' mail.
You didn't have to do that tonight.
Joe, I think I feel like a peeping Tom. I've read this one 3 times. It's to John Little Eagle's mother from Captain Pridie.
I can offer you no hope that Johnny survived. I can only tell you that he died fighting and flying like an eagle. And that his death, like many others now, is so heartbreaking we can hardly speak of it.
I remember your eyes on him the day we flew away. And then he was like a blood brother to me. Now I can only offer you the prayer that we may all live our brief lives with as much rightness and gallantry as your honored son. Captain, you have the right to know that Major Stovall and I both read this.
Words.
Why did you write them, Paul?
Only God knows how much hope she must have had when she finally managed to get him off that bare dirt reservation. Now she has no more children.
We're not fighting to prove who is stronger, but to prove who is right. And the cost of such a decision must be paid.
I'll send his personal effects to her.
I want to make an unusual request of you. Do you mind if I post a copy of this on the bulletin board?
No.
Tomorrow morning, we're going to hit Eisenhower again. The briefing will be at 04:30.
Good luck.
I want you to be at that briefing.
I'm on close arrest, and I'm terrified.
I want the man who wrote this letter to be at that briefing. You have from now until then to face yourself. Captain, all of us get to that point eventually. I want you to face your blood brother, his mother, and yourself, and be at that briefing. And I'll decide whether or not you go. I'll be flying mission control today with a Mustang. Now, if we hit fighters, please tell your gunners to be careful who they fire at. That's all.
Get hurt! Yes, mister.
How's the morning, sir?
Did you get any sleep?
No, I fought and I faced.
Have I put 9 kids in your hands?
I'll do my best to bring him back.
Okay. You fly White 5.
Yes, sir.
Ramrod to formation. You're looking good down there. The strikes are right on target. Hold your formations together now when you rally.
Don't let the flak break you up. Ramrod out.
Plenty of flak today. Still no fighters.
Strong Indian medicine. Johnny Eagle used to say, a brave man could spit even while he's being shot at. I couldn't spit if my shirt was on fire.
To make you feel any better, I'm as scared as you are.
Listen, Pete. I'll skip it.
Towards a pilot, White 5 took a direct hit in the nose, sir.
We're losing White 5.
Pull up, White 5, pull up! Pridie! Morton, pull up!
Any news on the skipper yet, sir?
He came in to refuel and went back to try and help Pridie. What happened?
I blew the nose off. The bombardier navigator never knew what hit him.
Hit in the waist section, too. I don't even know how she's still flying.
Bring your nose up. Bring your nose up. You're losing it again.
Pridie! Pridie! Pridie, take it! Morton! Morton!
Morton, bring your nose up. You're losing it again. Morton!
He's dead, sir! Morton's dead!
Pridie, get control of that airplane. Level her off. All right, now listen. Get those 2 gunners to bail out. You're about 10 minutes from the end of the runway. Bail them out. Over.
Right at the waist. Bail out. We gotta bail out.
Captain, I ain't got the strength to get Brown out. He's too badly hurt. He'd never make it.
White 5, the ramrod. Sir, understand me. I cannot see. But if you'll help me, I'll try to land this thing.
Okay, Pridie. We'll make a nice, easy, straight-in approach.
Your wings are level. Now hold it.
Okay. You're a nice long final. You have plenty of time to do everything.
Okay, your speed is good. Get your flaps, now.
I'm alone in here. There's no one to work the switches.
You can reach him. Just take your time.
And just use your arm. Don't lean.
All right, I got him.
The glide is too steep. Bring your nose up. Now watch it.
You're drifting to the right. Pull her up, pull her up. Drifted right while you were bringing your flaps down last time. We're all set now. We'll make it this time. Okay. Your glide angle is fine. You're right on the center line.
You're about 20 feet off the deck. Hold off, Paul, hold off.
I don't know if I can.
Feel it by the seat of your pants. Your wheels should touch in 5 seconds. Mark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Did it.
Great.
Captain Pridie reporting, sir.
At ease, Paul. Well, how do you feel?
It's fine, sir.
Good. How about some coffee?
Please. Doc Kaiser says my eyes are all right. 20/20.
Great.
Thank you.
Oh, I have some orders on you over here that I have to sign. But before I do, I'm going to put it up to you. If you want to stay here with us, you can lead Sea Flight in my squadron.
Well, sir, there's something I haven't told you. And Pete Norton died, so he couldn't report it. I froze up that day we got hit. He flew back.
You just landed it, right?
Yes, sir. You and he did the rest.
Well, that may be true as far as it goes, but no airplane really goes far enough unless somebody drops those wheels and lands it. Now, if you'd like to try under better conditions, I have a maximum effort coming up in the morning. I could sure use you.
All right, sir.
Great. Well, I'll just get over here and sign these orders, and you can report to Hardstang, too.
Now?
Yeah, now.
Well, yes, sir, but what for?
Well, I realize Doc Kaiser said your eyes are okay, but I have to have an efficiency rating on you. There's a new instructor pilot now down from Wing. He's waiting over there to take you up on an instrument check flight now.
An instrument check flight for me, sir?
That's right, Captain.
Well, sir, I have a date in town.
Well, that's too bad, Captain. Heart stand 2.